This coming Sunday is the 14th Sunday in Ordinary Time. We continue to read from Mark's Gospel, and we continue to read about Jesus' public ministry. The Gospel reminds us that not everyone was receptive to Jesus' message, not receptive to his teachings. The Gospel passage is from Mark chapter 6, verses 1 through 6. Let's take a listen. Jesus departed from there and came to his native place, accompanied by his disciples. When the Sabbath came, he began to teach in the synagogue, and many who heard him were astonished. They said, "Where did this man get all this? What kind of wisdom has been given him? What mighty deeds are wrought by his hands? Is he not the carpenter, the son of Mary, and the brother of James and Joses and Judas and Simon? And are not his sisters here with us?" And they took offense at him. Jesus said to them, "A prophet is not without honor, except in his native place, and among his own kin, and in his own house." So he was not able to perform any mighty deed there, apart from curing a few sick people by laying his hands on them. He was amazed at their lack of faith. We often think that the hometown hero will get a kind of hero's welcome. If you look carefully, there is a sharp contrast to the reaction to Jesus' return from the first part of the gospel to the end of that passage. We're told that when Jesus began to teach in the synagogue, the people were astonished. In just a few verses, their reaction changes, and they took offense at him. Jesus then pronounces what has become a phrase that is often quoted: "A prophet is not without honor, except in his native place, and among his own kin, and in his own house." Why is it that a prophet, not just Jesus and his prophetic message, but any prophet, even those among us today, do not receive the kind of welcome we might imagine they would receive? Why does the hometown crowd seem so fickle, at first accepting and then rejecting? It might just be in the nature of what a prophet does. A prophet holds up a mirror. A prophet speaks the truth, especially to those who have power or position, those who have influence. In reality, the prophet's words are for everyone. They are often words that cause a person to take a good look at their lives, to see how they are living, to see where they have fallen short, failed to love God or neighbor. The prophet is meant to help us become honest about who we are and how we are living our lives, and then seek to change, to undergo a process of conversion. Change and conversion are work. They require effort. Some people, some of us, do not respond well to that kind of challenge, one that causes us to change, to alter the way we do things, how we act, how we engage with our neighbors. In the gospel passage, the people had a kind of hardness of heart. There does not seem to be much of a receptivity to Jesus' message. Because of that, we are told, so he was not able to perform any mighty deed there, apart from curing a few sick people by laying his hands on them. He was amazed at their lack of faith. We too first need to be receptive, to have an openness to hear the prophet's message, to hear Jesus' message. May we have that kind of receptivity. Let the gospel fill your week. See you in church. For now, God bless.